So it's taken me a while to get around to making this video, but in the month of June of 2020, I was held in custody for 3 days and deported from Bali for climbing a sacred banya tree. It's taken me a while to process the incident, and I think I'm ready to make a video now. So I'll be going through the events that happened, the spirituality of the experience, and the reasons why I think this might have happened. And I was looking for a nice tree to climb. And I see this massive tree, like huge, and like really cool too. It's got like all these roots that go like up and down. Look pretty nice to climb. So I did a U-turn, pulled up, took a look around, and then I started climbing it. It's a pretty tall tree. It's maybe like 30 meters, so it took me a while to climb. And when I get to the top, it starts raining. So like the whole tree becomes wet, and like I was like kind of traversing across branches, and like it was pretty sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. But I decided to climb down, take a couple of videos up there. That was the final tree, so I was feeling pretty accomplished, you know, and it was a good one too. But then as I'm climbing down, the vines of the tree, they kind of like wrapped themselves around me, and it was like the tree was like trying to keep me safe as I was climbing down it. In a way, like it was like kind of holding me to make sure I didn't slip. You can see me giving the thumbs up here, like thinking it's all good. So maybe there's a bit of a language barrier, but yeah, I didn't realize it was a bad thing to climb it, you know. But I get down to the bottom, and like there's a big crowd of people. I'm like, shit. Okay, I didn't really want this kind of heat.
You know, no problem?
No, it was a bit scary at the top. Because when it started raining.
It's because holy area. This is a temple, you know, yeah?
Yeah.
I know good for you.
So like at this point, I messed up.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, I just got mobbed.
Yeah, so after that happened, after that video, I walked down the steps. You can kind of see it here. And then this guy, he was actually the chief of police of the local police station, and he grabs my arm and he takes me over to this car, and I'm like, oh shit, like what's going on here? Like it wasn't, like you can see he's not really wearing police clothes, so I thought he was just like a member of the public. And then I kind of like try to get out of his grip and get on my scooter and leave, but as I go across the road, I try to do like a sneaky move around a car, but as I go around it, there's a guy there and he's got his fists up. So I'm like, shit, all right, I don't want to get mobbed. Like there's a bunch of people here. If I try to like push this guy out of the way and run, like maybe everyone's just gonna jump on me and start like kicking me and shit. So I'm like, all right, I'll go with you guys. So I kind of go back into him, and then I just get punched in the face like out of nowhere. Might have been the same guy, I don't know. It was like in the middle of the crowd. And they usher me over to the car, and then that's when this clip was taken.
Full on mobbed. No. They aren't happy. Not happy. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to make a scene. I'm sorry.
Where are you from, Australia?
Yeah, they take me back to the police station, and then they question me.
Australia. Okay. What are you doing here?
So at this point, after I go back to the police station, they let me go. They said, don't do it again, it's a sacred area. I said, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. They let me go. I take my scooter and I ride around town a bit. And in the meantime, this post here got a lot of views, you know? So we look at the comments on the post. See, there's people saying, give criminal sanctions. Fines, deportations, and blacklists cannot go to Bali forever. Far out. Yeah, you can see the community was not happy about this, which I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry to the Balinese people and the island and the community. Like, I did not realize that it was such a bad thing to climb this tree. Deportation. Yeah, like a lot of people calling for deportation. So I think that's why it happened, you know, the community, like the police have to listen to the community, and the community were calling for deportation, so that's why. Yeah, I think this guy has a good point. Like, this guy's an Indonesian and he doesn't know if the tree is sacred or not. If it is sacred, then put up a board to say that it is and tell the origin and story. Let people know who don't know after seeing the information. Don't let this happen, forcing people who don't know this information to be mandatory. Try to go to a foreign place you've never visited, and do you know what's prohibited? Yeah, this is a good point. So I've spent some time reflecting on my actions and decisions, wondering if it was the right move to climb the tree. Like I said, I feel like there was a force compelling me to climb it, a spiritual force. So I think that deserves some thought. Thinking back, the time that I went to the tree, the temple did not appear to be active. No decorations, nobody inside. And it almost creates the picture that the tree itself and the temple called me to climb it to bring attention to itself. It almost felt left out from the festivities that were occurring at the time.
We will do some ceremony, as I told you. My boss told you that about the ceremony?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Or purification.
Yes, that's right. Besides that, seem like apologize. We apologize because you did the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You did a mistake because no one allowed to climb up this tree.
Yeah.
Because it's holy trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Because some, believe it or not, if you're not doing this ceremony, maybe something will follow you, always follow you. Some like a nightmare.
possession. Yeah.
Yeah, nightmare or something.
Okay.
Now that's why we do the ceremony. This is not for the temple, for the trees, but this is for you also.
Yeah. So you can see there's such nice people. Such nice people. Like, they could have just let the curse that the tree put on me stay. They could have said, oh well, this guy's made a mistake, he's gonna have to live with it. But they were nice enough to urge me to get the ceremony done, to the purification ceremony, which I'm very grateful for.
So,
Okay.
yeah?
Okay.
Because I'm afraid if someone did the same thing like you, if they believe, the nightmare will come. Maybe like ghosts or something.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
of stories of people who go to cut down the trees
Yeah.
and they die in mysterious
Yes.
ways afterwards.
For the mystery, yeah.
Yeah.
Without a reason.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's important. Yeah, thank you. Sorry that I climbed this sacred tree,
Yes.
but something was compelling me to climb it.
You will back to your country?
Yeah, deportasi.
Deportasi. That is from immigration.
Yeah.
So there was this article written as well, which shows a picture of the ceremony. So they gave me some traditional clothes. This was just my shirt, but I was wearing a sarong and this belt. And 3 times they splashed me with holy water. Then they poured it in my hands and had me bathe myself with it. And then 3 times I drank the holy water to cleanse the impurities and the curse of the tree. So, in retrospect, I'm very grateful that I was able to be purified of this curse. I do feel like I was possessed in a way to climb this tree. Although I don't want to shift the blame off myself onto something else. I take responsibility for my actions, and I would say that it's my decision to climb the tree. This was a very spiritual experience, and I'm greatly humbled to have been a part of this.